welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited for today's pick a card because today we are going to see who will express their love for you next, okay? Who will go out of their way to communicate with you how they're feeling, and we'll get into their thoughts and feelings now, any details about how they're going to be moving forward. We're going to see who it is and everything, so I'm excited for this one. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Other than that, pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile as well for all of my readings. For group 1, we have the pink stone. For group 2, we have the white stone. For group 3, we have the green stone. And for group 4, we have the blue stone. And if you like to go by the tarot decks, for group 1, we'll be using the Rider-Waite. For group 2, we'll be using the Cat Tarot. For group 3, we'll be using the Santa Muerte Tarot. And for group 4, we'll be using the Star Tarot. So, like I said, pause the video if you need more time, but we're just going to jump right into it. All right, if you chose group 1 with the pink stone and the Rider-Waite, this is your reading. Nice. As I cut the deck, we have the Empress and the 8 of Pentacles. So it seems like you've been really working hard on yourself. Ooh, we got Judgment under that 8 of Pentacles even. So it seems like you've been really listening into to spirit, tapping into the higher realms. You may be even getting into some meditation or practicing speaking out loud, like to your guides or to, you know, spirit, God, the universe, whatever you believe in. And with that Empress, like, it seems like you're in a very fruitful energy. So don't be surprised if more than one person comes up today. Group 1. Spirit, this is for group 1 with the pink stone. Who will express their love for group 1? Yeah, we got the Lust card that came out right away. And yeah, that's about accurate because the Empress, she definitely incites strong feelings of like lust and desire, strong feelings of domination as well. The Empress can attract because she's so freaking fruitful. She's like the definition of wife material, husband material, partner material. She is receptivity in her divine feminine energy, in the sense that she's open and receptive and kind of like magnetic. I'm seeing, actually, Spirit is showing me a black hole. So you guys may be a black hole right now, whatever that means for you. Energetically, you may just be pulling people in. When people come in your life, they may end up stuck on you for a long, long time, addicted to you, obsessed with you. Definitely feeling that energy of like obsession. Nice. We got the Confessions card that even came up in your reading. So yeah, people are in a very expressive energy when it comes to you right now, group 1. Someone is going to be confessing their lust for you and the things that they kind of want to do to you, with you, whatever. And if you're not a super lusty kind of person, I feel like this person is just totally non-self-aware because you're so magnetic right now that it's like you're amplifying whoever someone is. It's amplified. You're putting them on edge. You're activating them. So it's like, if this is someone who's generally kind of like used to getting what they want or used to kind of having their way, or just not self-aware, it's like that's being amplified. So they're like telling you in detail like all these different things, and you're like, I'm not even like that. I'm not even into that. Da, da, da. But I do see you being very open and receptive. It's like you're curious right now. Listen, you know what they say, okay? Curiosity kills the cat. I don't feel like there'll be a negative circumstance, but I would say don't allow people to pursue you, at least not at this time when you're in such magnetic energy, especially with that black hole Spirit was showing me. If you, like, once you decide like, okay, I don't see this person in my future, I don't really want them, trust, it's not worth the free dinner. It's not worth the attention when they start to getting crazy, okay? So, but I do see you like open and curious enough to hear people out. I see you hearing people out. There's a past lover in your energy. Someone who wanted your attention is also in your energy, and they're showing up as a bit frustrated, that you're not giving them the time of day. You may even be attracting people in relationships right now. We got the third party card that came out. So you could be attracting, people with partners. Yeah, definitely getting multiple energies coming up for you. There's multiple people in their energy, but I don't feel like all of these people are going to be expressing it, or you may have to read between the lines to understand like what's really going on with people, or, what they're really trying to get at, because it does feel like people are dancing around you. And I feel like they're dancing around you because they're scared of you deciding that enough is enough or it's too much, and then like cutting them out of your lives. We have toxicity and distant lovers. So there's definitely an energy of someone who wants to be close to you, definitely an energy of someone who's toxic though, and they've been distant. I'm going to clarify and see with the tarot, like who's specifically confessing and who's just in your energy. We have past pain and back and forth that came up as well. So there is a past lover. Spirit's really highlighting this. So I feel like this person's definitely going to be communicating with you. But listen, the energy around you right now, I don't know what's going on. You're going to have to let me know, like, are you into some sort of crazy manifestation method or what? Because there's a lot of people in your energy. We have the anger card. So it's like a thin line, between love and hate, as they say. A lot of people really want your attention. I don't feel like they want to chase you though. It kind of feels like they want to get your attention just enough so that they can then switch roles and get into the receptive energy and allow you to pursue them. There's a lot going on for you, group one. And it's like, I just heard riot. You may be inciting, that kind of energy. You may be like getting people so frustrated and up in arms that they are kind of like freaking out. Let's see who is talking and who's not. Spirit, for toxicity and distant lover. We have the Emperor, strong communication energy. See, this distant lover, they think very highly of themselves. They think very highly of themselves. They see themselves as a match to you. And the fact that they're coming out as the Emperor, I can't say that they're not. So maybe you have, some toxic traits of your own, or maybe there's just some things that they haven't worked through, causing them to not show up properly. It kind of depends on you and what you want. We have distant lover, toxicity, and the Emperor. Honestly, with this person, I feel like you guys could really get along. I feel like you could have a really good connection, but Spirit is showing me finance. Spirit is showing me like it's too hard in this world to, like, it's hard enough for everybody to make money. That's the kind of vibe that I'm getting. Like, you two are both kind of like in this hustle culture energy right now, where neither of you are exactly at the top of your success or able to sustain your lifestyle. Like, say you moved to New York not too long ago and it's like, man, these prices are really out of hand, out of control. Or even if you've been living in the same place since forever, the prices are rising and it's getting harder and harder for you to provide for yourself. This person sees themselves as the Emperor, and they're showing up as the Emperor. It didn't show up in reverse, so it's not like a false sense of self that they have. But I do feel like they have an inflated ego. And then I just see that they don't have enough money where they can confidently like tell you that they can financially support you. And I feel like that's really the thing that's keeping you two apart. And I feel like it gets toxic because of both of your frustration with the state of this world. I feel like this person is distant because they're like hustling. And we got the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which I believe was the other card when I cut the deck in the very beginning of your reading when we saw the Empress. I feel like it was the Eight of Pentacles and the Empress card, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, Ten of Cups. Yeah, not gonna lie, there's a lot of potential with this person that's a distant lover. This may not be like an ex-lover though, because like I feel like there hasn't been a commitment on this person's end specifically because of finance. So there is someone in your energy that you have a lot of attraction towards, that you feel very drawn to, very attracted to. But with the Emperor, they're not really a chaser in general. And a lot of people typically like them. So they may be like very physically attractive. But I'm also feeling it's just a matter of time with you guys. Like 10 of Cups is great energy. Did I say 10 of Pentacles before? I meant to say the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is amazing energy. That's like the full family picture. So there's actually a lot of potential with this person. I'm going to tap into their feelings and their thoughts in a minute, but I just want to break down these energies individually and see like what we're getting. Spirit, for past pain and back and forth. I can't say this anger is this past pain and back and forth energy. I'll see what that is. I think the anger is just the collective, and that's why I was telling you guys to be careful. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready, okay? Make sure you're keeping up on your spiritual protection. I sell manifestation candles on my Etsy shop. I can always hook you up and do some protection for you, or some return to sender if someone is tied to you and they're not wanting to let go, or just to quell any anger or discontent stirring up in people so it doesn't turn into a bigger thing. But be mindful of that. I feel like that's just a collective energy though. Spirit, for past pain. Dang, a stack came out. So you have quite the history with this person, I can see. We have the Queen of Pentacles, Earth energy, and the King of Swords, air energy. This person may be really good with words. This person may be consistently busy. Spirit is showing me it's either one or the other. Like this person may go through phases where they're really active, and then they have phases where they're literally stagnant. They don't do anything. There's no movement with them. And then there's the Queen of Pentacle energy here. So, you know, energy is fluid. It can be reversed. They could be the Queen of Pentacles. You could be the King of Swords, whatever. But strong earth and air energy here. And it seems like Queen of Pentacles finally stepped into her value. She knows who she is. And it doesn't matter how dominant King of Swords is. It doesn't matter what word salad they can concoct. Queen of Pentacles has her own coin to support her own life, and take that symbolically, not necessarily financially. You know, it's like maybe you needed this person for validation in the past. You don't need that anymore. You know who you are, Queen of Pentacles. Or maybe you did need them for financial assistance, or to some degree, you know, whatever. Maybe you lived together and split the bills together, so it was quite easier being with them. Whatever the situation was, there's definitely been a glow up here. We have the Moon and the Hierophant in reverse. So I do still feel that there's a lot of past pain in this situation. We did get the past pain card. There's a lot still that needs to be healed. However, we have the Six of Pentacles, which is an energy of spirit blessing your situation. So I feel like this may be a soulmate or a karmic situation, just by the fact that spirit is still in support of this relationship and pushing you together. Spirit, the universe, God, whatever you believe in, doesn't really connect you with people for no reason. If spirit is leading you to someone, it's either because you asked for it, prayed for it, or, you know, there's something to be learned through that person, something to be gained through that person. Spirit doesn't typically, like, we have free will, you know, spirit doesn't like just force us to be with someone for no reason. So the fact that the Six of Pentacles is showing up, I feel like it's kind of like, I just heard Jesus take the wheel. It feels like the higher power is coming through to bless the situation or to fix the situation, because maybe both of you are kind of stuck, having a hard time getting in your own way. Interestingly enough, though, we're not getting any cup energy, any like directly romantic energy. So you may not even be like in love or have any romantic feelings towards this person, but there's still certain things you experienced with them. And those things, especially if they've been hard for you to get through with that Hierophant in reverse and the Moon, I feel like spirit is coming through with at least some revelation, but probably a conversation with this person. I mean, this is a reading of who's expressing their love to you. So this person, even, they're getting out of their distant ways and they're moving forward with you. And I feel like it's because they know that they have to. And with this person, especially if they're a masculine, yeah, they're a bit more limited in their energy. They don't have the womb, okay, the portal of creation. They don't have nearly as much manifestation power or energy to work with. So they probably can't handle it, and that may be why they're coming back, and spirit may be giving them the perfect opportunity to do so. So you may see this person randomly, unexpectedly out and about. Spirit, for third party, What is going on here? Three of Pentacles, okay. Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords in reverse. So they're coming back with an apology. This third party person is coming back an apology. I mean, all of the cards kind of like, even we got the Three of Pentacles, all these cards kind of hint at some sort of third party situation that was unfair to you. Seven of Swords in reverse is an energy of them righting their wrongs. Seven of Swords is kind of like a grimy energy. It's someone who is self-serving, self-sabotaging. And the crazy thing is, look at how they're running off, like holding the swords by the blade and not by the handle. They think they're winning, but they're not. They think they're getting away with something, running off on the plug, but they're literally hurting themselves in the midst. So it can also represent an unexperienced person, an emotionally immature person. But we have the Seven of Swords that showed up in reverse, and then we have the Two of Pentacles. So there, I feel like, we have the Judgment card, I believe, under the Eight of Pentacles when I cut the deck. So I feel like Spirit may be calling them to take responsibility for this situation. The Three of Cups does represent the higher power, having a heavy influence and coming through and helping, being involved and fixing. So I feel like this person is coming back at the minimum to apologize. They may not be able to, yep, I was just going to say that. I was going to say, they may not be able to offer you a relationship still, because I was feeling marriage energy super strong. Regardless, with the Fool in reverse, they may not be able to move forward with you because you won't accept them, or they may not be able to move forward with you because they're married or they're still in that relationship. Do not even be surprised if they try, though. Do not be surprised if they try, because I feel like Spirit's been haunting them, like with dreams or, you know, messages, signs, and signals like, listen, buddy, we got to clear this up, okay? And I don't feel like, I mean, maybe they have gone through a big transformation. This doesn't really look like it, but they could have. And then I'll just pull some cards on the collective energies showing up with lust, confessions, and anger. Spirit, anything they need to know about these energies. And then we'll tap into some specific thoughts and feelings. So we have the Five of Wands reversed, the Tower reversed, and the Nine of Swords. Spirit is saying these people cannot touch you. You are protected. Like I said, continue to practice your spiritual protection, because tarot, we're tapping into the future. So this could be the result of you doing some sort of protection ritual, or, you know, whatever you're into. So make sure you still follow through with that. But with the Five of Wands in reverse and the Tower in reverse, that's an energy of like maybe your guardian angel, or there being some sort of unknown protection around you. Nine of Swords, you can still feel it though. So if you're really struggling with like mood regulation at this time, or if you feel like you can feel the energy of all sorts of other people, that's probably only gonna, you know, intensify. You're gonna start to feel that more and more. You may start to literally feel people's energy shift in real time. It's like someone may come up to you and they may, I don't know, try to talk to you or make you some sort of offer, whatever. And you may kind of, you know, give them the polite response, but not a flirty response back. Instantly, you're going to feel their energy, like instantly you're going to feel their energy like switch into something that almost feels a bit frightening. So just be aware. But with the Tower in reverse, Five of Wands in reverse, there is very hectic and chaotic energy around you, but I don't feel like it'll affect you in the physical. I feel like if anything, Nine of Swords, it'll affect you more emotionally, mentally. Spirit, can you show us the thoughts and feelings of the distant lover? This seems to be the best option you have so far. This distant lover, regardless of the toxicity in the past, it still kind of feels like this would be the best option. With the Emperor and the Ten of Cups, they match your energy. And it's like, what I just heard was, you go low, I go lower. So that may be the problem with you guys, that you just can't like humble yourself enough to surrender to each other. We have you drive me crazy and I never met anyone like you before. I feel like that's what it is that's causing them to double back and get out of their comfort zone and to still pursue you. You may set an expectation that people have to have a good amount of money to deal with you, or that they have to be providers, or that's how they feel internally. Because if you're truly an emperor, you're going to feel, even without anyone saying anything, that it is your personal responsibility to be able to provide for you, your family, etc. So it could be like internalized and they take it out on you. But they feel like you're, you know, a diamond in the rough, someone truly that they've never met before, someone different and unique, and you do drive them crazy, but at the same time, they haven't gotten over you. Spirit, can you show me for past pain and back and forth, please? Oh. Ooh. We have they are not you and don't trust me. I would have expected this to come out for the third party energy, if anything. They are not you and don't trust me. So they may have moved on since you guys have known each other. They may have moved on since the relationship. And with don't trust me, I feel like this person still has a lot of work to do. And I saw that with the moon card and the Hierophant in reverse. So I feel like that's 100% accurate. Whoever they're dealing with, whatever they're dealing with, child, they went to sea. And yeah, the grass was definitely not greener on the other side. So now they're doubling back. Spirit, for this third party energy. Ooh. We have another one that just, ooh. We have, I am playing games on purpose and I am planning on messaging you soon. This person is giving like a coquette archetype, strong, hot and cold energy with them. Like I said, don't be surprised if they try to, you know, swindle you back into a third-party situation. They say they've learned, they've changed, they've grown. Yeah, okay, well, it should reflect in your actions then. But this person, they like to play games. I don't feel like this is the first time they've put someone in a third-party situation either. There is a lot of tea here, you guys. That's what I got for you, Group 1. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 2 with the White Stone and the Cat Tarot, this is your reading. Who will express, okay? Express their love for you. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. Right away, I just feel like that's very telling. With the Cat Tarot getting its nails clipped. So this may be someone who's not usually extroverted or someone who doesn't usually express their feelings for you, but we'll see what's going on. Spirit, for Group 2 with the White Stone, who will express their love for Group 2? And then we'll get all up in their head, see what their thoughts are. First card coming out for you is the Confidence card. So it seems like this person is coming in a confident energy and a positive energy where it doesn't feel like pulling teeth. It's something that they're accepting. It's like, okay, this may not be my usual kind of rhythm. This may not be my comfort zone, but they're showing up as confident. The second card that flew out for you is the Confessions card. So I like this energy so far. It seems like this person is being open and honest, clear in their communication, and it seems like they've really thought it out. So I feel like this is someone who's been kind of pondering for a while what their approach would be, trying to think for a while like, okay, how am I going to do this? How am I going to approach this person? You've been on their mind for a minute. Yeah, we literally have the Keeping Watch card here as well. So this is giving like secret admirer energy. It doesn't really feel like an ex, like someone you've dated. There may be more than one person that comes up in this reading. Group 1 had more than one. But for you so far, the energy seems to be pretty consistent. I'm only feeling one energy so far. And with Keeping Watch coming out, it feels like this person may have even been watching over your social medias to see what kind of stuff you post, to see like what your vibe is. This person was like in a research era for a long time when it comes to trying to see before like making themselves, putting themselves out there, before being vulnerable. Seems like they were really doing their research, like, okay, who is Group 2? Is this someone I could really see myself with for a while? What are they all about? Are we in alignment? Do we share the same values? This person has been really picking a little information up about you. I feel like this is someone you probably sense so far, because Spirit is showing me someone talking to a friend or like a coworker of yours. So there's an energy of this person trying to get information from people around you. Also, I am picking up on someone that you're attached to is blocking you from love, believe it or not. So we have the dates card. I love this energy, group 2. This person is coming up pretty consistent and pretty mature in their approach. With the dates card, that's an energy of them putting their neck on the line, not only confessing that they have feelings for you and expressing their feelings, but also taking you on an official date. So I feel like there was definitely a wait here. It feels like it. Feels like there was a wait with this one, but I feel like it's going to be well worth the wait. Now we have frenemy and devilish. So there is someone around you. It could even be a place, or I just heard family. But there is someone around you that definitely has like intention over your life. And I feel like Spirit is calling for you to separate from that person before, you know, it's too late, like before they end up sabotaging something. There's someone around you that may encourage you to be in relationships, but I'm getting a little bit of like boy crazy, girl crazy energy, where it's like they're the kind of person that's always talking about like whoever they're talking to. And this is the kind of person that only wants to connect when it's like about drama. So you probably already know who this is. If it isn't exactly that for you, then it may be like your family with religious biases. Like we want you to, you know, date someone in the same religion or someone from the same culture. And for a small portion of you, it could be like environmental, where it's like, you know, your environment, the places that you go, you hang out with, you end up feeling discouraged after you leave these places, but these places may not be exactly in alignment with the kind of relationship you want to manifest. So it may be negatively affecting you because you're thinking like it's you and you're internalizing the response that you're getting when it comes to dating, but it's really your environment. Like you may just not be able to find what you want where you are. So just be mindful of that. This is a great time for clearing. You know, like they say, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. We have guilt, walking away, and arrogance. Okay, so I'm going to clarify and see exactly what's going on here, but I don't know what this is, group 2. A lot of people want control over you. A lot of people want control over you. And I noticed this with people who have pretty privilege or whatever the male equivalent would be. It's weird. Like all of a sudden people end up wanting to hang out with you all the time, and they put all this obligation on you. Like, you're my friend, so you have to show up and show out at the birthday party. And then they get to that splitting the bill BS. And I'm like, yeah, no ma'am. That's the quickest way to end a friendship with me, because don't even try me like that. Don't play on my wallet. I just don't like that. I don't like people feeling like entitled to what you have. So that would just personally trigger me. And I don't care what nobody say. I'm not splitting your bill. What are you talking about? That's the crazy. Can somebody please explain that to me in the comments? Because maybe I just don't understand. But why do people do that in the first place? It feels like one of those things where it's like, let's all go make an extremely irresponsible decision, and then we all struggle together. We eat together, we struggle together. Like, what? What? No ma'am. Anyways, getting off track, but we have guilt, walking away, and arrogance. So there's people who feel like entitled to you. You may have even had a glow up, group 2. And because you've had this glow up, it's like the people that you have access to has, you know, went up. Like you have access to better quality lovers and all sorts, but you're feeling guilty for whatever reason. You should never feel guilty when you're stepping into happiness. You should never feel guilty when you're stepping into a better phase in your life, when you're leveling up. That's a huge red flag. So anyone that's making you feel guilty for doing what's best for you, listen, that's not something you should ignore. But we have the arrogance card. So I feel like some people are now wanting your attention after you've had this glow up, and they may not be getting it, or they may be trying to get you to like chase them or something like that. There's just like an energy of people feeling like you know, I saw you when you were at this phase in your journey and now you're acting like stuck up or whatever. Just be mindful of that. I do see that there's an ending, a clear ending happening in your life, though. You may be making some physical moves and changes, maybe not like home, but in terms of where you go. Like maybe you always used to like hang out with your friends on the weekend. It's like now you're going to the park, having a little picnic by yourself, a little painting. Like you just seem to be in a different vibe, and not everyone is happy with this glow up, so just be aware of that. Okay, so we have the one energy coming through super strong. There's other energies around you, but it feels more like friends, family, people who want control over you, not really romantic. So let's keep going with this person who's gained some confidence. Spirit, can you tell us what they're thinking and feeling? Literally the first card that came out, I'm spying on you. Come on. We literally have the keeping watch card, and we've been tapping into that already, and that's just further confirmation coming from a totally different deck. This person is spying. I've never met anyone like you before. I wonder if they're really the commitment type. I mean, we did have the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which is good because that's someone taking action with intention. Strong intention, confidence, they know what they want, they know who they are. But it's just like, you know, the cat's looking off into the distance. It's accepting what's happening, getting their nails cut. So it feels like this is just something this person doesn't usually do, or you're inciting feelings in them that they don't usually feel. Ooh, we have they are not you. So there may be other people trying to get their attention, or someone else from their past that wants them. But there's a very clear, stark difference. It feels like this person is in a period in their life where they're ready for change. They're ready for change and they're ready to level up. And maybe they are really conventionally attractive and they get a lot of attention themselves, because there's definitely people in their energy as well who want control over them. Like for you, it seems like people want to benefit from you aesthetically. For them, maybe it's like people want to benefit from them financially. Maybe this person has accumulated some wealth in this lifetime, and it's like people want to be connected to them for that reason, or whatever the reason is. I feel like there's similarities between the two of you. I've been trying to distract myself from my feelings. I feel like this person had to go through a whole awakening before they even got to the point where they're ready to approach. Like it feels like this has been a long time coming, and it feels like they've had to jump through so many hurdles just to get to the point where they can accept within themselves that they have strong feelings for you. And they went out of their way to do all this research. Like it does kind of seem like they were trying to convince themselves like, no, this isn't real, or no, I just feel attracted to them because they've had a glow up. And then it's like the more research they did, the more evidence they saw that there is reason for them to follow through on you and see like, okay, what can this really be? Can we create something together? We have I effed up, and I'm planning on messaging you soon. So you guys may have already had a conversation, and it feels like it may have gotten like off on you may have gotten off on the wrong foot. Like maybe you tried to be casual with this person and just have small talk, and they were completely cold or ignored you, or maybe there was like a clear opportunity where they could have done something and they feel like they missed that opportunity to do something, and then you guys haven't been in alignment since. There seems to be some sort of missed opportunity for maybe as the smallest portion of you. I'm not really getting strong third-party energy, but we did get that card that said they are not you. So for a small portion of you, maybe, you know, there was someone of the past or someone in their present that they entertained, and now they're feeling regretful about it. Like, okay, that was a bad decision. Let's not regress. Let's not go backwards. We have the Two of Swords. This person hides a lot. Not gonna lie, they hide a lot from their feelings and they self-sabotage. And the crazy part is the star card, as it was falling, it was upright and then it kind of flipped as it was falling down. So that's definitely a sign of self-sabotage. Two of Swords and the star in reverse. I feel like this person didn't know what wife material, husband material, boyfriend, girlfriend material, partner material really was until they came across you. Something about this feels very spiritual and very illuminating, but on a personal pathway almost like it wasn't even really like, oh, this person, you know, just felt so much resistance towards you personally. Like spirit kind of like called them to stand up as a higher version of themselves, to level up so that they can have something more. And I feel like they've been calling out for that. They've been asking the universe, like, listen, I don't know what this life is supposed to be. I don't know what perfection looks like, but I want to experience something more. I want to experience, you know, true happiness. So I feel like at some point they kind of, you know, ask the universe, like, open me up, or, you know, send me like my true match. And even in life, like, open things up so I can have true happiness. And then true happiness comes and they're resistant. We have the Six of Swords. That's a card of moving up, moving on, moving forward. And we have the Four of Cups. So definitely uncomfortable for them and a little bit of resistance. Four of Cups is definitely uncomfortability. Four of Cups is usually like in a traditional tarot deck, it's typically represented by like a person who looks kind of disappointed, and then they'll have like a hand coming out from the sky offering them another cup, because it represents like an offer from the universe, a blessing from the universe, but still based on your own preconceived notions of what happiness looks like or relationships look like, there's still a level of disappointment. So I feel like that describes this person perfectly. They're expressing their love towards you, though. I'm going to tap into that next and see what will happen. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. So they're definitely taking more of an adult-like approach. I feel like this person may ask you on a date the first time they talk to you. They may like be straight up with it, like, let me take you up sometime, or, you know, I just wanted to let you know I think you're beautiful, da da da. Ooh, I would love that. Yes, come through. Like, I swear, people today, they don't know what they're doing. Like, it's like no one has true charm anymore. It's just like, you want fuck? Like, no, I don't want to come back to the house with you. No, I do not. Can you invite me on a real date? Can you give me a compliment? Like, I'm such a complimenter. Like, if you look good, I'm going to tell you, or whatever. It doesn't matter. People be so stingy with it. Like, so anyways, nice. We got the Lovers card here, you guys. Group 2. This is divinely guided. This is divinely guided. I just had lunch and a lot of sugar. So, yeah. But this is divinely guided. I'm excited for you guys. Like, the Lovers represents spirit kind of blessing your connection and bringing things together. So it's good to see that you have universal support. With the Star in reverse, that doesn't really bother me because, like I said, it was upright and then it kind of flipped over, representing their own self-sabotage. So I like this because spirit is making them work through any resistance on their end, alone, on a personal journey. And it's like the biggest part for you is just to wait. And patience can be really hard, but I mean, if patience is the only negative in the situation, I'll take it. I'll take it. Because me personally, I'm just not at a point in my journey where I'm trying to be the teacher or the leader or the mother for anyone. Like, I like this. I like this energy for you guys. Spirit, what are they gonna do? How are they going to take action? I pretty much know this person is going to ask you on a traditional date. Page of Wands in reverse. This person is coming through with some solid intention. They're coming through in a grown energy that feels quite traditional. We got the 10 of Cups here. Okay. You guys are in really, really good shape. This is, I really want to say, like, long-term partner material. It's not giving short-term. And that's the thing. It's like, yeah, it took a long time to kind of manifest and get to this point, but well worth it considering it's blessed by the universe, the sun in the background, divinely guided. 10 of Cups, long-term stability, longevity within the relationship. Usually 10 of Cups talks about like kids and pets as well. So growing your home, growing your family with this person. Good energy all around. But yeah, Ten of Cups is like the traditional approach, and it's a romantic approach. Like Ten of Pentacles is like that full family picture as well, but Ten of Cups is more romance based and more of a like romantic type of connection where it's like, you know, not all about the logical, but it's more about, oh, I didn't even notice I put this on backwards. Not all about the logical, but about like the feelings. How do we feel about each other? I'm going to pull on this just to, you know, get any advice or any extra information. And then we'll keep going. Spirit for group 2. What do they need to know about this toxicity? I don't even think I talked about the roller coaster card, but it was roller coaster, guilt, and I believe walking away, arrogance that came out together, whatever. I feel like people can see that you're moving on. As I was shuffling the deck just now, I saw the World card flash by. So it feels like people can tell that they're losing their grip on you and that you're leveling up, and they're kind of trying anything to keep you there. So just be aware, people may be trying to control you in very toxic ways. People may even be trying to guilt trip you. And when this card first came out, I felt more like an energy of guilt on your end for walking away. And that's the part that people don't even understand. Like, it still weighs on your spirit. Even if you're the person to break up with someone, even if you're the person to walk away or to end a friendship, it still hurts you just the same, or at least it can. Especially if it's family, because it's just so much more wrapped up into, you know, that family dynamic. So I definitely relate. I understand if you're, you know, struggling, but that may even be a way that people are trying to get over on you. We have the Queen of Wands. So Queen of Wands, she's spicy. Queen of Wands is Aries energy, hot, spicy, attractive. So I feel like your level up, whatever that means for you, mind, body, and soul, physical level up, mental level up, spiritual level up, whatever it is, people don't like that. They don't like how smart you sound these days. They don't like how much you seem to be in alignment with, like, you know, true success now. People are getting a little bit uncomfortable, you know. It's like people can be so, you know, open, seemingly open and fine with you when they feel like you're below them in some way. But as soon as you become a threat, all of a sudden they want to turn up on you. They want to turn on you. I just saw a clip the other day of like Erica Mena going off on Spice, Love and Hip Hop. I used to watch that so often. I don't anymore, but it's like, yeah, she was never a threat, never on, you know, her radar. But as soon as Safari was concerned about Spice, all of a sudden, Erica's completely turning on her, and she's every B and H in the book because now she's feeling threatened. So just be mindful of that. We got the Hangman in reverse. People are really uncomfortable and feeling like they're losing their grip, feeling like they're losing their control on you. So definitely do some sort of clearing. Or, you know, return to sender, blocking this energy. Even doing like a yellow candle would be good to help you make this transition as smoothly as possible, because at the end of the day, like, come on, 10 of Cups and the Lovers, it's undeniable. It's undeniable. So just to help, you know, people move through acceptance and leave you alone, you may want to do something about that. But that's what I got on my end, you guys. My Etsy shop is in the description if you'd like a private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings. That is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the green stone and the Santa Muerte Tarot, this is your reading. Nice. We got the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles as I cut the deck. So right away, group 3, I feel like it's your time. Your time to receive with the 10 of Pentacles. And it's been a long time coming with the 6 of Pentacles here. You may have had to wait a long time. Honestly, the only thing between you and moving forward in your love life may have been just time. So, man, it sucks because a lot of times when there's a delay, we take it personal and we assume that it's because of something we're doing. So we rush to make these changes or to make ourselves, like, you know, available. And really, it's just like patience is all that's needed sometimes. So this is definitely a good thing. You guys are coming into your time. I just heard your season. Hey, your season. And now I'm hearing fall. So fall may be your season specifically. All right, well, let's see, Spirit. For group 3, who will express their love for them? We'll also get their thoughts and feelings, all of that kind of stuff, per usual. Ooh, there's someone spinning the block, and I feel like it's because you got someone new in your life coming through, and it's making them feel like, you know what? I can't lose you. Or this person, there's a thin line between love and hate. Maybe they've been obsessed all along. Let's talk about them, and then we'll see who else comes through. We have pick me, distant lover, renewal, and masks. So there's an energy of someone who has been distant from you. Like a distant lover is someone who's always on their phone, or they're always online, or it's like when you see them in person, all of a sudden they're quiet, they're shy, they're awkward. They seem to be like their head is somewhere else. Like, you know, there's other things that they're focusing on. Or it could be someone who's hot and cold, someone who even pits other people against you, whether it's their mom, their sister, their brother, their family, their friends. You know, they may set things up to where you're at a disadvantage. A distant lover could be, you know, it could come through in many different manifestations, really. But funny enough, this person is showing up as a pick me today, group 3. So I don't know what you're doing, but it's definitely working. It's definitely got the attention of someone from the past. We have the renewal card. So that's how we know that this is someone that you knew. It could be an ex, or it could be, it does feel a little bit like an ex to me. Just with the distant lover, it kind of feels like someone you were in an official relationship with that didn't appreciate you when you were with them, when you were dedicated. But now that you're finally truly moving on, especially if you've moved on energetically, yeah, they can feel that. And if you start to randomly smell their cologne or their perfume, or randomly start to dream about them, if your ears are ringing all of a sudden, you're seeing their name everywhere. I just heard work. Ooh. Someone may have done some work on you to try to pull you back, especially if they come from a culture where work is, you know, a common thing. We have the Santa Muerte tarot that we're using, and I believe that this is a deck based on like Santeria. I have the box here. I'm not going to look into it and all that, but that's a culture that's very comfortable with, you know, working with the dead, working with spell work and things like that. So especially if they come from a culture that, you know, is very comfortable with that, listen, do not be surprised, because me, I'm a reader, I do spell work myself, and I've been getting an uptick in masculine clients. Listen, do not put anything past anyone in 2023, because it's crazy. Like, you would just never expect it. You would just never expect for people to be on what they're really on. But, you know, me as a reader, me as a worker, like, I'm the one that they come to. So it's like, it be putting me on like, okay, now I gotta be aware of this and this and this. This is what's going on in the collective. This is what's going on with the masculines. Anywho, we have the mask card. So I feel like this person tried so hard to put out this energy that they didn't really care, or that they were more nonchalant. And now how the turns have tabled, because we have the pick me card. So now this person is like obsessed. We have love games and deep in love. I'm going to pull some more from this deck to see if we get another person come through, because I'm like, okay, spirit, how juicy is this reading about to get today? Are we talking about this person all of a sudden they're deep in love, they're obsessed? Wouldn't surprise me with the pick me card. They're definitely doing anything, everything that they can to convince you that, you know, you're the one. So just be careful. You are the one that I dream about all day. I just had a bunch of sugar, I'm sorry. Let's see. Ooh, you know what? Oh my goodness. It feels like this person just wants to control you, because we have the dates card here and the lust card. So it's like you're going on dates, you're, you know, dating, you're talking to different people, and this person is just like, I just see someone at home pissed, like on their phone. This person may even be stalking you. Okay, watch out for this person, because it feels like they're getting worked up thinking about you being physically intimate with another person, and it's deeply disturbing them. And listen, if they come from a culture where people are typically known as passionate and fiery, Don't allow those words to fool you, okay? That can turn toxic and crazy real quick. So be mindful. This person is definitely obsessing. And it's not going to be like a full-on ex for all of you. This could be someone who maybe even you were chasing before with the distant lover card that would kind of indicate that you wanted more from them that they weren't giving you at a certain point. And all of a sudden the turns have tabled and pick me, they're like in this hypersensitive energy, constantly thinking about you. I feel like this person can feel it. They may be really psychic themselves. I'm hearing Pisces. They may have a Pisces moon or Pisces Venus. Pisces Mercury is a placement that typically indicates a highly psychic person. So just be mindful, like if they have water in any of those placements, the moon, the Venus, the Mercury, even the rising, this person could be way more sensitive than you're even aware of, because it does, like tapping into their energy, it does feel like they can feel it, and it's like freaky. It's like someone will, you know, brush your hair out of your face as they're talking to you on a date, and I swear it's like this person can see it, like they're having a vision, or they can feel it as if someone is touching them. It's so freaky. It is so freaky. Let's see what else. Very lustfully attracted to you at this time, though. And then we have fantasy and single life. So what I see for you, for the most part, it seems like you're dating. I'm not picking up on a super strong energy. I'm going to pull from the tarot and see who else is in your energy, who else is coming forward, because you're obviously dating someone or talking to someone. But it's almost like that energy is overpowered by this person. So if they're like hyper masculine or someone who gets very wound up and worked up, you may even notice that on your end, like this person gets so worked up and so, like, you know, on 10 easily. They feel like a loose cannon right now. Like it literally feels like they're losing their access to you and losing their mind. So yeah, we have the deep in love card. So far, it's only, you know, them here. So I'm going to pull from the tarot next and see who else is in your energy. But with the fantasy card, it seems like a lot of people are getting to know you. They're enjoying you so far. A lot of people are limerent over you as well. Like a lot of people, you live in their head completely rent-free. It's like they have a lot of fantasies about you, but don't know a lot about you. So unless you're being like kind of closed off to new people, it feels like people are just kind of very curious, and you seem like a mystery for whatever reason for them. But yeah, we have deep in love and single life. So maybe they were talking to someone before, but now they're not, and they're really feeling your absence because they don't have anyone else to take that place. Or that's, you know, obviously you living your single best life, going on dates, you know, fantasizing, people fantasizing about you. Spirit, is there anyone else coming through to express their love? Oh, I don't even know what I'm going to get with this person. I'm like, are we going to get some crazy stuff? Because I'm curious, like, okay, well, how are they going to, what action are they going to take? Okay, how are they feeling? Like, how is this manifesting? Is it they're finally sure and they're coming in a positive energy, or are they just losing their mind? I'm curious. But first, Spirit, is there anyone else for group 3? Or are they just dating? We have the Two of Pentacles, the Temperance card in reverse. This kind of feels like an energy of you getting out of a dry spell, and there's like a lot of action going on. Temperance in reverse with the Two of Pentacles is like you finally seeing eye to eye with people, you finally getting like the attention you've been craving, the affection you've been craving, people seeing your value as well. I love how the Two of Pentacles in this deck almost reminds you of like the Two of Cups with the two skeletons looking at each other in the eye. It almost feels very intimate and romantic. So I'm getting an energy of there being an equal give and take. And with the Temperance card in reverse, it is very uncharacteristic of you. So maybe you've just been in hermit mode for a little bit, or this person has been occupied with other people, so they haven't been, you know, really too concerned about you going on dates, but something has flipped within them, and whew. There are other people here, but again, we're not getting any specific people that Spirit is showing us. So you may just be doing your thing right now, going on dates, living your single best life. You may not even be super serious or concerned about love, just maybe curious. Nice. Knight of Pentacles. And that's exactly date energy. Like Knight of Pentacles is an energy of not a full-on love offer, but still a good offer. Like, let me pay for your date, or be my date to this event, like that kind of thing. Like someone investing, not going all the way, but investing. Bottom of the deck, we got the Six of Cups here. So it seems like you're living your best life. You're having fun. Like you're not super worried about it. She's living the time of her life. Even some of her cups are kind of spilling. So you may literally be just enjoying your time, going on dates. And it may be for you, like, may the best one win, you know? May the best person win. Whoever puts in the most effort and really shows that they're dedicated, they will be the one that will get to slide and move forward. The World in reverse. You still haven't picked your divinely guided person. Like you don't feel like you've met them. You're just dating right now, to be honest. The Devil in reverse. So you're avoiding drama and dating. That's your vibe. There's other people around, people who are taking you on dates and whatnot, but the main person in your energy is this distant lover, this person that has been masking hardcore and is just freaking out at the thought of you being deep in love with someone else. And honestly, I don't see that you're deep in love. I see that you're going on dates and you're living your life. And this person has convinced themselves that they're deep in love with you and that you're deep in love with someone else just because you're going on dates. Like, it feels very, there's a lot of assumption here. But yeah, we have the World in reverse and the Devil in reverse. So I'm not picking up on anyone that you've met or that's expressing their feelings towards you, that you feel like you want to commit to. And that's kind of like the beauty of it, because the ball is really in your court with the World card in reverse. It's like you haven't picked your person. I'm hearing I still haven't picked a guy. I don't know where that's from. I know it's a Nicki song. I bust shots, don't duck if it don't apply. I'm the trophy of the game. Everybody trying to win me. And my baby win me. I think that might be Chun-Li. Spirit, can you show us this person? How are they taking action towards group 3? What are they doing? I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh, God. They got Page of Wands. I'm just so disappointed. They're offering you some D, okay? They're offering you some of that kitty special, okay? And we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. I don't see that they're ready to fully open up to you and love you. For whatever reason, though, not gonna lie, deep, deep, deep down in my stomach, I still have hope for this person. Like, I want them to win. And I think that's just because I'm a Cancer. Like, I don't like people to be, like, uncomfortable or upset. It still makes me uncomfortable, even if they deserve it or even if they're not the best person. Like, I'm not the kind of person that feels like, yay, even if like the bad guy finally gets karma and they get embarrassed in front of everybody, I'm still not clapping and laughing at them. Like, I don't know. I think that's just my personal nature. Like, I want them to be able to win, but they need to chill out and they need to do things the right way. And it just feels like they're still trying to win you over with that same old BS offer. Page of Wands, really? That's all you got to offer? Some D or some temporary? Page of Wands, it's not always like a physical thing. It could also be like a small gift, like some flowers. And then they expect everything to be okay. And it's like you've had a full-on drama with this person, like a telenovela, and all of a sudden they're giving you flowers and they think that that means that you should dedicate yourself to them again or that you should chase them again. This person is going to be in for a rude awakening when they see that you don't do that anymore. You don't chase, you attract. Period, poo. And we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. So it's just, you know, kind of disappointing. But let's see, Spirit. How are they pursuing group 3? We have the Hangman in reverse, Knight of Cups, okay, progression, we like that. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Swords in reverse. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Swords in reverse, I feel like they're trying to convince you of their personal value, because Ace of Pentacles really is more self-based. It could be an offer at times, but it doesn't feel that way, especially coming out with the Two of Swords in reverse. I don't feel like they have cut out what's no longer serving them. I feel like they're still hanging on to the toxic traits. But Two of Swords in reverse is also a card of illumination. So I do feel like they're coming into the realization that they have to offer more. But I feel like this person is just so used to them being enough. So I don't know. Maybe it's some really good, you know, maybe they got that auga. I don't know. You know, maybe it's something really good where it's like, okay, listen, you ain't had that meow meow special. Okay, so you don't know. Maybe I don't know. I feel like they do realize, though, they have to kind of come with more, but at the same time, I definitely feel that this person is coming in with a lower level offer at first. Page of Wands, like some flowers or a little gift for you, you know, it's like something like that, like them trying to buy your affection, or them just being really used to you always picking up the phone, or you always responding to them in a positive kind of way. They're coming in like with their same old jokes and games. Like maybe this person can be very charismatic when they want to be, so it's like they're coming in. So say this is like a coworker, right? A coworker that you've, you know, been crushing on, and you have a little back and forth with, and you know the feelings have been mutual and it's growing. It's like they're used to you always, you know, being open. So they come into work one day and they've been hermit, not talking to you the last few weeks, and then all of a sudden they come in and they're in a great mood, so they expect you to respond positively to them. But it's like the last time you talked to them they were rude, so no, you're not responding positively. They're going to be so shook by that. But we have the Hangman in reverse, so I don't see that they're in a space of full surrender. However, Knight of Cups is a good energy, definitely better than what I was getting before. But I feel like they're only stepping into Knight of Cups energy because they realize this Page of Wands isn't working anymore. Let's get their thoughts and feelings, Spirit, for group 3. What are their thoughts and feelings? We have, I've never met anyone like you before, and I need to feel in control. That definitely feels extremely accurate. It feels extremely accurate, both cards, even though I've never met anyone like you before, because you've definitely thrown them off. I don't feel like this person spirals a lot. I don't feel like that's necessarily their vibe. If anything, I feel like they're more distant, and they mask a lot, and they play a lot of games, and they're used to being in control. They're used to kind of getting their way and have people chase them. But the fact that you've learned your lesson and you're not paying attention to them anymore, or even entertaining other people and going on dates, that's like, they're not handling it very well. Yeah, and then we have reach out to me, please. So again, there's an energy of this person feeling like they would rather you reach out. If they can get you to reach out, that's what they're going to be trying to do. We have my intentions can be selfish at times, and wow, you are beautiful. So some of you have definitely gone through like some sort of physical level up, some sort of noticeable level up. It doesn't have to be physical though. It can be like, you know, mind, body, and soul. It could be mentally or spiritually that you've leveled up. But with my intentions can be selfish at times, I definitely feel like Page of Wands, they're going to be coming through trying to make you the lowest possible offer that you will accept. And once they realize their old games aren't working anymore, or it just works extremely temporarily, it's like, okay, Knight of Cups, let me offer you, like, let's go on an official date. Let's take this out of work, or let's take this off the phone. Like, let's really see each other. Let me pay for something. Let me open the door. Let me do something for you. But I do feel like it's only if they have to. So just be mindful of that. Really push them to the limits and make them kind of show up as the best version of themselves. That's what I got for you, group 3. My Etsy is in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 4 with the Blue Stone and the Star Tarot, This is your reading. We're going to see who will express their love for you, their thoughts and feelings, what will happen, their offer. We'll get all the details per usual. Spirit, this is for group 4. Group 4 with the blue stone. Who will express their love for group 4? I'm tapping into someone who has a lot of potential, and they've been working really hard, behind the scenes to work through whatever they've been struggling with. So we have addictions, shame, and walking away. We're going to see if anyone else comes up, of course. Group 1 got multiple people. So did group 3. So we'll see. But right away, there's someone in your energy that's coming back, and I just heard, I'm sorry. So it seems like this person is coming back with an apology. I feel like they're really ashamed of their behavior, however they handled their relationship with you. And it seems like they're in a space where they're admitting that, okay, I had some addictions that were getting in the way. It could be an addiction to like physical things, but it also could be an addiction to love, an addiction to being chased. So this person was running through people, instantly sucking them dry, trying to feel something, and now they're in a space where they're realizing that that was inappropriate, and they left a trail of broken hearts behind them, and they're feeling guilty about that. They feel responsible, like they need to stand up and apologize from people. And with the walking away card, it's 50-50. Most of you actually, though, probably 60-40. 60% of you walked away from this person because it was just way too much, either mentally for you to deal with, or maybe even physically. It was just hard for you to be around someone who you knew had their own struggles. And for 40% of you, you know, it seems like this person may have walked away to choose whatever that addiction was over you. Wow, we got the no good card that came out. So you may have even had like people tell you like, listen, you're above this person, like, and not in a literal way. We're all human. We all deserve empathy and love, but just in the sense where it's like this person just isn't standing up to be the best version of themselves. So you may have had like some friends or family on your side that were telling you like, listen, this isn't it. But with the no good card here, it definitely feels like this person had been struggling, and at some point you kind of found out. It feels like you were open in the beginning and very much so willing to be with them, and it felt fun, it felt exciting, it felt good, you were attracted to them. But then the cracks began to show slowly but surely. You started to realize that this person, everything isn't all what it seems with them. And we have the blame game card here, so they may have like, you're the reason that I have to do this, you know. If this was like an ex especially, they'd love to do that in relationships, like tell you that you're the reason that they have some sort of dependency, when it's like, okay, but you did that before me, so that can't be true. But anyways, let's see what else. I do have empathy for them, but I'm definitely more so on the side of like, you know, friends and family, like, you know, you got to do what's best for you. We have roller coaster, but we have transformation. Okay, so maybe this person is reformed. I feel like for a lot of you, it was an addiction to attention that this person had. Like, they needed to be the center of attention. They needed to feel desire. They wanted to feel loved, like someone really cared for them or someone wanted to be with them. And they really tried to sustain that as long as they could. But at some point, things turned and it became unsustainable. So we have roller coaster, but we do have transformation, which is a good thing. So maybe this person really has put in a lot of good work since you guys have talked. Spirit, any other energies coming up? Oh, there was one of these cards that flipped over. I'll take that one too, but there was another one that flipped right here. Anyone else coming through? We have the faithful card that jumped up. It didn't come all the way out to the table, but it seems like there is someone in your energy that has serious intentions. We have fantasy and lack-minded. Okay, so Spirit is saying this is a different energy. This is someone where it's like the version of you that they have in their head may not be exactly accurate, but for whatever reason, this person has already decided that you wouldn't be with them for whatever reason. I'm seeing an age gap. Spirit is showing me an age gap. It could be because this person is older than you, like significantly, like 5 to 7+ years older than you, to the point where they would feel like, you're a spring chicken and I'm whatever, or maybe they're not where they wanted to be at this point in their life, like financially. It could be anything really, but seems like this person has been observing you, thinking about you, wondering about you, very curious, wanting to be close to you, but it's like they don't want to destroy the fantasy. And that's something that I get so often today. It's like so many people would rather just be limerent over you and dream about you because it requires no true vulnerability. There's no risk of rejection when you don't actually make it clear. So we'll see what will happen with this person, but definitely another person in your energy. We got the baby maker card that came out. I'm going to clarify whether this is a new person or if this is still talking about them. But a lot of people are talking about you right now. We have telephone here as well. So you got the people chatting about you, hunty. Okay, people are wanting to talk to you, be close to you in your energy. I don't know what's up with that, you know? Why are people not making moves? I mean, we'll see. We haven't pulled for that yet, so we'll see. But I'm seeing a whole lot of thinking, a whole lot of fantasizing, a whole lot of telephone, but I'm not seeing, that action. So we'll see what's good. But we have fear and struggles, so honestly, maybe it's just a turbulent time in the collective. This summer has been really rough for a lot of people. Like, I don't know, the disappointment from 2022 never really wore off for a lot of people because it's a Venus year, It was supposed to be like the year where everyone would finally have breakthroughs and success in love, and it just turned out to be more of a year of like lessons. I feel like it was hit or miss for a lot of people. It was either really fun and about being adventurous, or it was more like lessons. Sorry, someone has me in a group chat. See, that's why I don't do the group chat thing. If you hear my phone vibrating, someone put me in a group chat and now it's just like everybody's talking and I'm like, but anyways, we have the struggles card and fear. So yeah, like it was 2022 and stuff didn't really pop off the way that, the way that we thought it would. And then 2023 has been kind of weird for a lot of people. And this summer there's been like every single planet retrograde. So moving into fall, that may be your time where things finally open up for you. That's what a lot of astrologers are saying, that closer to, honestly, after even eclipse season is when we're looking for things to get better. I feel like we're still gonna have a lot of nonsense in the collective, not gonna lie. Until after eclipse season in October. Well, let's see their thoughts and feelings. Let's pull on them. And then, now let's start with the fun energy. Spirit, for the people fantasizing about group 4, the people fantasizing but a bit lack-minded. I'll actually pull from this deck. What are their thoughts and feelings? It seems like people that haven't made their feelings clear to you. It's not giving X energy at all. We have, you surprised me. Wow. So right away, there's an energy of people being shocked at your energy, your essence. I'm getting a lot of glow up energy as well. So you may have gone through a glow up, or you may be new to a space and people are very shocked. Like maybe you are the only woman in a workplace or the only man in a workplace. It feels a little bit like that, where you're maybe in a male-dominated industry as a woman, or vice versa. It feels like you're somewhere that people didn't expect you to be. You could even be like a muscle mommy, or as a masculine, I don't know, whatever the equivalent would be. Like, okay, not gonna lie, I'm trying to see a masculine in a maid costume, booty out and everything. Okay, I'm sorry. I had a lot of sugar, but that's like one of my deep desires. Like, I want to see a masculine with like body hair and all. Not, you know, makeup and whatever, not like, you know, completely, but I want to see like, I'm trying to see that. Like, I don't even know why I brought that up, to be honest, but people kind of are surprised by the way that you're appearing. We also have, I keep seeing signs about you. So people may be seeing angel numbers when it comes to you, getting signs and signals from the universe that there is potential between the two of you. Ooh, I keep dreaming of you. So yeah, heavy on the signs and signals. Ooh, and then we have, why do I have to make the first move? See, there's like a switch in energy as of late. Like there's a switch of energy where it feels like the roles are just reversing. Like typically in the past, it was more like, okay, you know, the masculine energy is supposed to pursue or da 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 da. But with you, the people in your energy right now seem to be very different or not traditional in that way where they're trying to pursue you first. They're wondering like, why am I seeing all these signs and signals about you? And also, how come you can't say something to me first? Spirit, for the first person here, like I said, they have gone through a transformation, so I feel like their energy will just get better from here, but we'll see if it's, you know, good enough. Is it good enough to suffice? What are their thoughts and feelings? I'm not gonna lie, listen, don't judge me. This is a safe space. Some of you are still stuck on like, really? That's just my deep desire. Like, okay, don't judge me. I want to see that. And maybe, let me stop. I wouldn't mind. Listen, that's a conversation for another platform, I guess. But listen. I can't even find a better way to say it. I know like YouTube will flag my immediately. I'm trying to find a way that I could say what I want to say, but I can't. We have, I'm getting lost in the memories and I ran away. So you've been on their mind for sure. You've been on their mind really heavy. I feel like they've been reminiscing about you. If this is like a literal situation where this person, they may have even gone through like some sort of rehabilitation process. I feel like they're in a point where they're finally taking responsibility though. This transformation energy, spirit keeps bringing me to that. Like, focus on this. Yeah, they've been this way in the past, but they're really kind of outgrowing that. I don't feel like this person is showing up as toxic anymore. I feel like they've changed genuinely. And I would not say that if it wasn't true, child. Spirit, what are their thoughts and feelings? The cards are really quiet for them, surprisingly. Yeah, I'm feeling overwhelmed. So with this person, honestly, I feel like they're reaching out for your help. And I do feel like, especially even the fact that they're able to contact you, they're in a space where there's been enough positive change to where your guides can let this person into your energy. They're letting them in enough to where they're coming back to apologize. And at that time, I feel like they're taking full responsibility of the past, whether it's their, you know, constant need for attention or constant need for something else. It could even be like a physical intimacy type of thing where it's like they always had to be physically stimulated to the point where it kind of made you feel like, am I even dealing with a human here, you know? Because it was just always about that. I feel like they're really embarrassed, the shame coming through super strong on that. And they're still in a point where they're lost in the sauce a little bit. And not gonna lie, they are kind of reaching out to you for help, some sort of guidance, hoping that you'll be there for them, that you haven't like given up on them. Ooh, we have I heard something about you. And we did have telephone before that came out. So maybe that was tapping into their energy as well. Let me pull some tarot. See what they had heard. They may have heard that you've, moved on, or that you've had a glow up. At the bottom of the deck, we have, I feel like you are wife/husband material. So I feel like their priorities are shifting, and they're starting to realize the weight of this connection, like what it really could have been. Dang, we got a big stack that popped out. Okay, fine, I'll take it. We have the Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah, it's like I'm literally seeing all your history. We got the Four of Wands, which is definitely marriage energy. Death card in reverse, and the World. I feel like they've heard from someone how your relationship with them really affected you. With the World card here and the Death card, I feel like they've heard about your healing and transformation. And it feels like this is an energy of a friend. So just be mindful. Me personally, I don't really like that. If you have a shared friend group, I feel like that's a bit different. But I wouldn't exactly be comfortable with one of my friends, even if they feel bad for them. I would, so I don't know. It's whatever, how you feel. But for me, I wouldn't exactly like, one of my friends communicating with them, or someone that I know communicating with them about what I've been going through in relation to them. Because it's like, if it's not me and you talking, it shouldn't be anyone else, like in our business, or telling you what's going on and giving you updates. I personally just don't really like that energy. But I do feel like what has been communicated is that you've moved on, really, and maybe even that you've gone through some sort of villain era. I'm getting like good girl gone bad energy a little bit with the Queen of Cups in reverse, Princess of Cups in reverse. It's like no tears left to cry. Like I'm hearing someone say she's not the same person anymore. So they may be defending you even. Someone could have told them that you're really over them. We have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So it seems like you may be doing better financially, or with the Queen of Wands, it seems like you may be really feeling yourself, really confident these days. I feel like this is even something that they're observing online, especially if you've grown any sort of platform since you talked to them. It's like they can see how well other people respond to you and how much respect people have for you. And because they've known you in the past, and, they've known you in real life, they're feeling a way, they're responding in a weird way, having all these people like absolutely adore you, or giving you attention, or to see that you're starting your own business. Queen of Pentacles, you're leveling up in terms of career. Queen of Wands could be an accomplishment, something that you finally manifested. Like to see you go through all of these changes, they're just very nostalgic. And we did get I'm getting lost in the memory. So I feel like this person has just been replaying everything and really kind of beating themselves up about it. But I have sympathy for this person, because I have been in a space in my life personally where I felt like a fog. And during that fog, there are a few things that happen, nothing too crazy or nothing really bad, but a few things that happen where it's like, man, if I wasn't in that fog, I wouldn't have made that decision. So I can at least understand what it's like to kind of feel out of body or out of control, and to be regretful or feel weird about the action you've taken. And I just kind of see that energy, like it's like this person is finally coming to. It's like they're finally realizing everything that has happened and what they've done. And there's been a lot of changes. We have the Four of Wands and the Justice card. So I do see that with the Justice card, they're coming in with some sort of apology, doing right by you, some sort of offering. They're balancing the scales in some way, or Spirit may have balanced the scales by this person going through a bunch of like crazy tower moments to finally get to this place where they're rehabilitated and they're showing up a lot better. Four of Swords in reverse. Eight of Wands. I feel like there's been a very instant revelation that this person has gone through. Four of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Wands is like all of a sudden they've had an epiphany, a light bulb moment. We have the 7 and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So I don't see you investing anymore with this person. 9 of Pentacles. You may not let this person back in your life just because of the principle. 3 of Swords, like I said, you know, too much may have happened. But I would say at least allow this person to come in and speak their piece, especially since your guides are kind of letting them in, because I feel like your guides have been protecting you from this person. Just so you can close the cycle at least. Wow. That went a little dark, not gonna lie. That's what I got for you, group 4. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, you can find my Etsy shop in the description. But yeah, that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon.